Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome and thanks for tuning in. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top 5 foundations for oily skin. I get this question all the time and I know that it can be confusing for some of you that watch my videos, what foundations I like, which ones do I not like, which ones am I just trying out, So I've never really I've emphasized that I love a few, but then I haven't really gone on to say which ones that I really love out of everything that I always show you guys here. So I'm going to be showing you guys all the foundations that will work great for my skin. My skin type is combination to really oily, so I tend to get oily, and whenever I'm buying foundations, I'm looking for something that will help me stay matte, last all day, not move around. These are the kind of things that I look, and these are the things that a lot of people who have oily skin also look out for whenever they're buying foundations. So some of the foundations I'm going to show you guys here, you guys already know that I love them, and I'm going to start with one of them. So I'm going to start with Max Geo Fix Fluid, and this foundation here is my baby. This foundation is my holy grail. I have not used any foundation the way that I have used this. I've gone through about 6 bottles in my lifetime. I'm in the shade NW45 and this foundation works great. It controls oil, it is medium to full coverage, it is buildable, it blends nicely, it does not change color when it oxidizes. I am yet to try something that beats this in my opinion. I'm going to show you guys all the other foundations that I love, but this one here is number 1. It's one of the best things that I've ever tried in my life. If you've not tried a foundation from MAC and you're looking to try one, I'd highly recommend that you check this one out. The only thing that I know that some people are not really happy with when it comes to this foundation is MAC's shade range. Their shades tend to run either too red or too yellow. They don't really have any provision for neutral people in between, so I don't know if they've changed things now, but just try and get yourself matched and see if you're going to be matched with something that suits you perfectly. NW45 is my perfect shade. It's the one that I use all the time. I really love this foundation and I would highly recommend it. The second one is another one that I've been using for a very long time, and it is my Black Up Cream to Powder foundation. If you've been following me for a very long time, you will know that there was a time that this was literally the only thing that I used, and this was way before I actually discovered the Max Geo Fix Fluid. This foundation does not break me out. At a point in my life, almost every foundation that I tried, they broke me out, very deep cystic pimples that I get around my cheeks. But this did not do that, and this is the reason why I stuck with this for a very long time before I went on ahead to try other things. It's a cream to powder foundation. The formula has changed over the years, but it didn't change for worse. I know that happens sometimes when brands decide to change the formula of a product and they just bring back something that is a lot worse than the one that they had before. The change that Black Up made with this foundation, however, it wasn't bad. The formula of this I actually prefer to the old one. This foundation is really good for anybody that has oily skin. So it looks like this. It comes in this sleek black packaging, and then when you open it up, the foundation is here, and then there's a space here for a sponge that I always throw out the minute I open the brand new packet of this because I'm not using it for anything. It sells for about 16,500 now at Montaigne's Place or at any Black Up store. And I did mention this, the Max Geo Fix Fluid sells for about 18,500. These things are all double the price. On a normal day, this was selling for around 9k. I used to buy it back in 2012, 2013 for 9,000 naira. Now it's almost double the price. This foundation sits nicely on the skin. It mattifies and it lasts all day for me. It doesn't sink deep into the pores like a lot of liquid foundations do, and that is one of the reasons why I feel it doesn't break me out. It doesn't clog my pores, so that's the reason why I would highly recommend this. Black Up actually has a range of foundations that are their liquid mattifying foundations. Those ones are supposed to be the really good ones when it comes to mattifying. I've tried all of them and I would highly recommend this. This is a lot better than their liquid foundations in my opinion. So if you've tried their liquid foundations and you don't like them, or you're just looking to try a foundation that isn't liquid, try this one. This one is good for people who have oily skin. Another one would be the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra 24 Hours Foundation. There was a time that I used to use this a lot here on this channel, and I did fall out of love with it actually. The only reason why I haven't been using it as much is because the shade that I currently have, it's a lot lighter than my actual complexion right now. I got this while I was in the UK, and you guys know that when I was in the UK doing my masters, I kind of brightened up a bit. So this was what they matched me with at the time. It was my shade. At the time, it's in the shade 11, but I'm normally a 12. And because this one is lighter, my tan is back since I moved back. I haven't been using this as much. But this is a very good foundation. It has a very strong scent that I know that a lot of people don't like, but I don't mind it at all. It's a really good foundation. It has SPF 15. in it. It's really good. It comes with a pump. The packaging is actually really cute. I like the frosted glass that it comes with, and I like the pump and the cover that it comes with as well. It comes with a pump, and I actually forgot to mention this. The MAC Studio Fix Fluid, it doesn't come with a pump, which I think is just ridiculous, in all honesty. I have a pump that I just keep washing and putting into every brand new bottle that I open, but I don't know why MAC still at this point, they don't want to include pumps with their Studio Fix Fluids. I don't know why, but this one comes with a pump and it's really good and I love it. And you can get Lancome products here in Nigeria. Lancome is actually officially here in Nigeria. I know that you can get it at a store that I know is at Ikeja City Mall, and then also at the Palms as well. I think that they are in the beauty bar. It's called Beauty Bar, right? I don't know. I'll try and find these details and leave them in the description box as well. But then this foundation is really good. The fourth one for me would be the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation. I wanted to try this for a very, very long time, and I had to wait for a while before I could get my hands on this, because when it first came out, I was in school at the time. I was still in the UK, and this was not available in the UK. I ended up getting it from an online store here in Nigeria called beautyspot.com.ng. They carry a lot of drugstore brands, and they have quite a lot of things on there. I'm in the shade 355 Coconut, and for a drugstore foundation, this foundation actually works amazing. It's good. It kind of reminds me, in terms of wear and finish, it reminds me a lot of the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Foundation, and it's very, very affordable as well. I know that you can get this for as low as 3,500, if not less, here in Nigeria. It's a really good foundation, and if you're on a budget and you're looking to try something affordable, I would highly recommend that you try this one. This one for me is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. This foundation is really good when it comes to oil control. It is like heavy duty oil control, and it's also very full coverage. I've not tried anything that's as full coverage as this, in all honesty. It is so full coverage that I actually use it as a concealer to conceal spots most of the times. It is very, very mattifying, and this is the reason why I actually have a love-hate relationship with this. I actually love it more than I hate it. But the thing is that this is not a foundation that I would really recommend for anyone who has textured skin, because it tends to settle into the fine lines that you have on your face, like around your mouth. If you have fine lines on your forehead or any other part of your face, this foundation is going to settle. It's also going to settle into your pores and make them a lot more visible. I have a couple of tricks when it comes to this foundation, and the first one would be to try and use a setting spray after you've applied this. And please don't use a setting spray that is mattifying. Try to use something that will give you like a more dewy finish, or even Max Fix Plus. Just spray it on top of it to give you a more natural finish, because this is really mattifying, and your face might look very, very dull and flat and dry after you've used it. It's a liquid foundation, but the formula is like that of like a mousse. Yeah, mousse. I don't know if that's the pronunciation, but I'm going to write out what I'm trying to pronounce here. So what my sister does is that she thins this out. So one thing you can do is that you can actually mix this with a foundation that is a lot more liquid. Maybe the NARS Weightless Foundation, or maybe the Lancome one. Maybe take 2 pumps of that and 1 pump of this, the same shade, and shades that are really similar. That is what I mean. And try to mix the two together and then get like a consistency that is a lot more liquid. The mixing doesn't affect wear. I've seen my sister Ogochi mix this foundation with her MAC foundation. She mixes it all the time, and the finish that she gets is really flawless. Just try and make sure that the shades that you're mixing together, that they're really similar to each other. So these are all the foundations that I use when it comes to oil control. Everything that I've shown you guys here, all the foundations that I've shown you guys here, you can get them here in Nigeria. All these brands are here officially in Nigeria. Black Up is here, Lancome is here, Maybelline is here, MAC is here. The only foundation that I don't know where you can get is the Kat Von D one, because Kat Von D is not here in Nigeria. Maybe there are some vendors that sell this like online. Maybe you can check to see if there are online stores that carry this here in Nigeria. And I'm in the shade Deep 74 with the Kat Von D foundation. I didn't mention that earlier. So I hope that you guys found this video helpful. You guys should let me know what else you'd like me to review, or what other products you'd like me to do a top 5s on. I'm going to work on it and try to get the video up. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.